weekly project. It's fun. It's fun to like revisit matches because I feel like sometimes, and I'm guilty of this too. Like a whole week will go by and I'll play my match, but then like I don't actually, other than like people's videos because I watch people's videos, but I
Yeah.
don't watch any replays that aren't posted in videos. I feel like I miss out on a lot.
Yeah,
Whereas this kind of like
we
ropes me back in.
so we are live now. I did hit the go live button, but
Okay, sweet.
we'll just kind of talk here for a minute while people are, while some people start jumping in.
Yeah, sounds good.
But yeah, I've actually been doing the opposite. I've been watching all the replays and mostly not watching the videos, actually.
I mean, yeah, I mean the replays go by so fast, and you get to see what happens in the match without getting all of like the thinking process and
Yeah.
stuff. Especially with my slow ass. Oh man. But yeah, it's fun.
We don't play this season, do we? We're in different.
Yeah, we're in
conferences,
different divisions, unfortunately. I mean, we could always play at the end for fun.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fun. We could do
I'm
that.
still down.
I didn't actually post in the Discord that we're live. So.
The true followers will have the notification.
Oh, don't do notification. That's such an annoying hassle. Don't do that.
What? What?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't. Notifications is silly. Don't do that.
Ah, come on. What if I like get notified about when, people in my circle are streaming? I like to watch.
Well, then, I mean, you can do that, but you don't have to, and I do not recommend that you do it.
Oh, that's fair enough. I don't have
Oh, Steve's here.
Oh, I should.
Steve's
I'm
a real
stupid.
one.
I gotta pull up the. I don't even have the YouTube
The chat?
up yet. What the heck? Yeah, what the heck's wrong with me?
Well, that's okay.
There we go, much better.
All right. Yeah, we've been just talking for a minute, and didn't even realize that I didn't let everybody know we were live. But
Big shot. Oh, I see the notification now. I know for a while, I mean, this is like months ago now, but Sukaba was streaming some, what the heck is it? Samus, Metroid Prime. No, not Metroid Prime. Metroid, Super Metroid. God,
Super
what's
Metroid.
wrong
Oh
with
yeah, he does Super Metroid speedruns.
Yeah, yeah. And he used to stream some, I think he had some, he either had COVID or vacation or something. Something along those lines, but he was off during a work week, and he would stream like for a few hours, a few days of the week, and I would get to catch that while I was working, which was nice.
Boring Ryan was a co-host of Weekly Heat. I don't know what Ryan's talking about here.
Isn't that the Ryan that's also 3-0 right now?
Well, also that.
Is winning boring? I don't know. You tell me. From your seat, I would probably guess no.
Do we have? No, I don't think we got you. I don't think we got you this week. We got Heaven in. Oof, Heaven, absolute degenerate. It is too late for you. What are you doing? Go to sleep. Watch the replay tomorrow.
I feel like Heaven's always awake.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like that.
Heaven, do you ever sleep?
I don't know. Winning strats don't make the Heat. Well, sometimes winning strats make the Heat. All right, let's go ahead and fire up this first match. We're gonna have Daddy joining us in a bit, but OMG, it's baby has to get put to sleep first in 10 or 15 minutes. So we're starting off with your game one, Goose.
My game one. I was not informed of this until like 2 minutes ago. So this is a surprise to even myself.
Yeah, when I was watching all the replays, I was like, there's a sweet thing in this match that I wanna show off and point out as awesome.
Well, I'm happy to watch it back because I haven't watched my own match back. So
well, we're only watching one game, but
Perfect.
we'll watch this one. So what I want to actually talk about is your play on turn 1. So the play here that I think wins you the game is this rain dance. Setting manual rain on your Pelipper team was excellent. I think it was a very smart move that put you in a position where you were just working from a position of strength for the rest of the match. Huge damage off the wave crash. Floatzel gets to go next. Would have demolished if not for the reflect. But now Archaludon gets to come in, and the Weather Ball gets to finish this off. Who cares? Now you got a stamina boost. You can start body pressing. Weather Ball means you have something great to target this Mamoswine with. Archaludon still doesn't care about Thunderbolts. Finish off another Pokemon. The manual rain on turn 1 was awesome. I think you won the game that turn, and it was just a matter of cleaning up at that point.
It was my biggest fear. I mean, with any like weather setter, the scariest thing that you can run into is a prankster mon that can just completely swap the weather, and specifically rain, because rain is obviously the opposite of sun, and if sun is up, my water moves are doing like no damage.
0. Yeah.
Yeah, so and I was worried about the Klefki having prankster sunny day, which is why I set manual rain.
Mm-hmm. And just mostly it just happened to be good timing, but the Archaludon dying and getting to bring Pelipper in on the turn that rain ended to get the rain back up is also very nice. And Weather Ball also nice as an my opponent is going to bring another weather move as well.
Mm-hmm.
You get to take advantage of fire type Weather Ball in game 2 as well. But yeah, that game 1 or that turn 1 rain dance from Jolteon definitely won you the game and was sick.
Well, thank you. I'm honored to have made it on. I wasn't expecting it, but I very much appreciate it.
Revealing the Wakanberry is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, as soon as
I
saw
to keep that for game 2, but
yeah, once Rotom was at as a +2, I was like, I'm gonna die anyway. There's no chance I take this.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, obviously you would have liked to keep that Wakanberry secret, but yeah, I mean, the Jolteon just got to sit there the whole game, and Brav just basically ignoring it for forever, and you just doing big damage even through the screens. Crushed him game 1. Game 2 was a little more back and forth, but
yes, yeah, it was because my secrets had been revealed at that point, so Braff could adapt. I think the thing that Braff said he wished he had Terra watered the Mamo game 1 because he thought about it, and then I guess he didn't end up doing it, and then I doubled into it.
Yeah.
To remove it, so which could have changed it.
Probably would have lived, especially behind a screen, right? Like it's taken a body press and a Weather Ball if neither of those are super effective.
Absolutely, yep.
So,
but yeah, thanks. I appreciate the shout out.
Yeah, it was a fun set to watch, and you just absolutely had the download in that game 1. Like, my plan is great and it's going to work. And it did work.
Never thought I would bring manual rain with Pelipper on the squad. That's for sure.
All right, so this is also a game 1. This is Pardus versus Slushy.
Oh yes.
And if anybody that watches all the replays is gonna know why I pulled this one. This is why this match or this battle is called "Why You Draft Lurantis." We've got Smeargle and Suicune showing up here, and yeah, just Smeargle doing Smeargle stuff, whatever, and already got a boost.
Oh yeah.
And substitutes. Like, there is actually some fun and funny substitute stuff that happens here. But, hyper voice going through substitute is kind of annoying for Slushy, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And this Lurantis is just in scary, scary shape here.
It's just sitting there.
4 boosts, and it's just getting to instruct. Like, just do it
it's
twice.
getting another one. Oh,
do it twice. Uh-oh. Badoom, we got a daddy.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey. Welcome. Oh my god, it's so bright in there.
It's a new camera.
I'm not capturing video, so.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want to have your camera on, you don't have to.
Keep it on for Goose.
Oh, thank you.
For all the viewers that can't see it, I'm shirtless right now. So.
Uh-oh. I can turn the Discord video on if you need me to.
Please don't. Nobody wants to see this. All right, so where are we? This was sick. This is a great set.
Max, and +2 special attack.
The Lurantis just takes scaling out of its mind.
All 4 kills.
I feel like over all these seasons in VBL, I don't know if we've ever seen Lurantis pop off like this.
I have no memory of it.
Baby Lurantis did okay for Colby 2 seasons ago in 1 game.
Ooh, that's sick.
I don't even know what Baby Lurantis is.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, Fomantis, yeah.
Fomantis? That sounds plausible. But, yeah, I think it's not a super, offensively pressuring team either, right? Lots of kind of setup stuff and smear goals and Incineroar to kind of cycle in and out and stuff. So Partis does end up winning the set, but I believe it goes to 3 games. I didn't write that down, but it does go to 3 games, I think. But that was definitely the heatest of the games.
Yeah, that one was super exciting. Definitely.
Yeah, Lurantis just got to sit there and attack and attack and attack and attack and attack. Literally 0 offensive moves from Slushy. Substitutes, detects, calm mind, spore, follow me, shed tail. Wild. So next thing we're gonna take a look at is not a match, but is in fact Tay's Alolan Persian set.
Oh.
I loved it. I'm glad that we're gonna watch both games. I'm assuming.
We're not gonna watch it.
Or just highlights.
We're just gonna talk about the set.
Okay. The Persian feint, right out of the gate to stop the tailwind or gale wing stuff on the other side was just awesome. And then the fake tears, just Alolan Alolan Persian, just used to full effect in that set.
We don't have the exact set, but we did get all 4 moves and the item. So I dropped a paste of that set into our Discord chat, and it's also on the stream for everybody. So it's Fur Coat, Fake Out, Fake Tears, Foul Play, Feint.
And I believe we saw all 4 of those moves too.
We did see all 4 moves. That's how I know for sure that it was those 4.
Yeah.
But it is also 5 Fs: Fur Coat, Fake Out, Fake Tears, Foul Play. That's
crazy.
And Tay just demolished, particularly in game 2. It's just a reminder. Hey guys, Covert Cloak ain't all that. Alolan Persian is still awesome.
Yeah, Covert Cloak, a very good item, but unfortunately, you can only bring it on 1 Pokemon.
Yep.
And of this set, the only thing it affects is the Fake Out.
Mm-hmm.
And Feint, right? Feint also? Or I don't know.
I don't actually know.
Pretty sure it still breaks through Protect.
Does it?
I would think so.
Because wouldn't that be a secondary effect? I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
I'm not
never
actually
tested
sure.
But no Figgy Berry is sad. But Rocky Helmet being for the Scale Shot and Icicle Spear on the Baxcalibur.
Yeah, very cool. I enjoyed that Persian a lot. And then obviously the was a Raging Bolt just went crazy. In large part due to Persian, but
yeah, but it was Persian that won that game. Agreed. For sure.
What's next on the agenda here?
Next on the agenda is it's another Bohm game.
Bohm every week.
Every week so far. Although Bohm did not make the thumbnail this week. Because this isn't really a Bohm game. This is an Electric game.
Yeah, Bohm's had some really, really tight sets, but this is probably not one of them. But still a fun one to watch.
Yeah, so week 1 of Weekly Heat, we got to watch Belly Drum Charizard from Electric in singles do crazy nonsense. Mm-hmm. This is not Belly Drum Charizard, but this is Solar Power.
God, you just forget the power of Solar Power Charizard sometimes.
I know. It's so scary. So we get the Manual Sun, lives the Thunderbolt, goodbye.
That's wild.
That's got to be specs, right? I don't know if we saw Pace, but I think it only clicks Heat Wave and just nukes everything.
It does only click Heat Wave.
Yeah.
Although it gets wide guarded and then dies to Solar Power on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, the wide guard's nice. It's just Araquanid now has to deal with the sun, so Bohm is in a really big hole at this point already.
Wide guard's still a great bring for Bohm this week, but Toxtricity's gonna have a single targeting move of some kind.
Yeah,
just throw those out. The Helping Hand, excellent here. Still doing so much damage in the sun with that liquidation. Water Bubble is broken.
It is an insane ability.
Turns out,
but it's not enough.
Boosting item Charizard, probably specs. Yeah, that's just a brutal turn 1 to have to try and come back from.
Yeah, and Sableye looking really good in this matchup too. I know from talking to Bohm via prep, it was we have Armor Tail, so Sableye is not going to be able to do as much, but it can still Helping Hand, right? It can still set Sun.
Yeah, Sableye is one of the pranksters that is mostly not targeting the opponent a lot of the time, right? I mean, you have like Quash and occasionally Will-O-Wisp or Encore or something like that, but a lot of times Sableye wants to be doing stuff like Helping Hand, setting up a Manual Weather of some kind, stuff like that. So
plenty of options to dance around.
Say again, Goose?
I just said it has plenty of options to kind of play around Armor Tail.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of options in general.
And I believe Electric wins that one in 2.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I mean, Electric just got to play so safe after that first turn, right? Like, we don't even see what the third Pokemon is. They get the excellent information of Wide Guard is on the team, and the Toxtricity just gets to kind of take its shot and pick off the last couple Mons there.
Yeah, no more swapping out. Once 2 of your Mons go down, immediately makes it hard to really come back.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Dynamax era when Charizard was everywhere.
Yeah, and we forget Solar Power Charizard is still very scary, even when it's not Dynamaxing or Mega Evolving or
Yep.
Made it in again, Bohm, 4 weeks straight. Excellent.
Yeah, one shot on Farigiraf is pretty impressive, right?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. I would suspect it has to have been specs. Like that, I think that's the only way that you get those multipliers up high enough to kill that.
That's
Farigiraf,
what I'm thinking, yeah.
But regardless, well prepped to Electric, and then they did go on to win game 2 as well. So congratulations on the win for the week. Next up, we've got Colby and Dua Lipa's microphone is
Joey
Jokestar. That's right. Yes, Joey Jokes. So the reason I picked this one is just because this is a game of haymakers. This is just throwing slugs back and forth, huge damage, big swings. It seems like both players are about to win at various times. It was a very fun game one to watch.
Agreed, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have watched this one or not, but
I did see this.
Watch the video.
Beefy stuff, yeah. Yeah, just if not for the sash, it's a dead Meowscarada. Pedal Blizzard into Sap Sipper is sweet.
Pretty cool tech.
Rock Slide finishes both off. Joey Jokes is like, or is like, all right, I got this. Down to 2. Took 2 KOs on turn 1. Kobe says, I don't know about that.
Man, that attack
boost. More big hits. Knock off the Assault Vest to kill the Goodra. And now we're in a 2v2 again.
Yeah, just so much damage from that knockoff. Just that +1 attack on this thing is crazy.
Yeah, hitting into the Protect and then the spread move. Terra Grass, pretty fun here.
Mm-hmm. Probably has Flash Fire. I think, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah,
yeah, that's one of the things it can have, so probably does. Yeah, and just big hit, Dazzling Gleam, finish it off. GG's.
That really was just taste. That was other than like Follow Me, it really was just like one Protect, one Follow Me, and then just clicking spread moves and huge single target moves.
Yeah, big damage, Protect, big damage, Follow Me, big damage, game over.
Yeah. It's crazy too because you think about the Electric V Bone set and it was 2 mons just get nuked in one turn and then it's a 2v4 and then from there it's kind of hard to make it back, but this 2 mons got knocked out.
Yeah, 2 mons knocked out on turn 1.
Come back in and then those 2 kind of just like come back and
they
just
came in,
smoke everyone.
Yeah,
just mutually assured destruction in this one, right?
Mm-hmm. That Hearth Flame though is something else.
It's a scary mod.
It's really good.
So much damage, yeah.
That's why it costs 100 points, right?
I guess that is why it's up there.
Yeah. All right, we got one more to watch here. This is game 2 of Poppin v Red Jolteon.
Oh, I was popping off when I saw the fur in the team preview.
Yeah, and if in game 1, if you remember, Poppin respected the fur when it showed up too. He's like, double target the fur, get it dead. There will be no belly drums.
I mean, it's got that super fang too, which is not great for Dondozo, right?
Yeah. Or really any of the squad, because this is a tanky team.
Yeah.
True.
So, yeah, Red Jolteon had one game 1, ground down Poppin's offense, kind of left them without any ways to close out the game. And so Poppin says, all right, let's just start with the big boy.
And this is when we see the Meowstic.
Get in the mouth.
Yeah.
And here comes Mirror Herb plus stored power. Crazy.
I would never have expected that on Meowstic.
Reflect Hero was kind of interesting when you know it's special Dozo after the first game, though.
True.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never didn't think of that.
And Pheasantipity also generally special. But, yeah. Base 140 or base 120 stored power.
Just super cool tech there with the Mirror Herb and the skill swap.
Just killing
really
stuff.
Respect it.
Yeah, and then Terra Water too, just to like ensure that it doesn't die to anything random, specifically like a liquidation or something. Or no, this was Surf, right? I think it was Surf was the Surf.
Yeah, it was Surf.
Yeah.
Yeah, just killing everything.
Just doing Wochen things, hanging out for a while. I was like, oh, maybe Poppin could pull this off. I mean, sitting here with Leech Seed is kind of crazy. But then Flutter Maiden comes out, and we know what this mon does. It kills everything.
And Getting the Sunny Day as that fourth move. Get the Protosynthesis boost.
And then special chomp. Just really immaculate prep from Red Jolteon here. Against Poppin, who is, in my opinion, one of the best prep artists we have.
Prep coasts, absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I agree with Heaven. Every team has something to tech to beat Dozagiri, but it's always fun to see what somebody has to like finagle around if they don't just have like Fast Haze or an Oblivious Mon with a
Clear Smog,
neutral hit,
like that.
or Clear Smog or something like that, right? Somebody's got to get clever, like with Mirror Herb stored power.
Yeah, so cool. And special guard chop for the Wo-Chen, right? And man, I love it.
Yeah, that's wild. The fact that the Meowstic got to use all 4 of its moves too, and every single one of them, well, except for maybe Reflect, but they were all relevant. All 4 were relevant, other than Reflect, really. But that's just great.
And Reflect maybe was just calling out the Protect, right? Just like, okay, I guess we'll get this up for free, maybe.
Yeah.
What that's got skill swapped in this game?
Oblivious.
Yeah.
Oh, it took the Oblivious on turn 2. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was taking almost no damage from Dondozo. It was just crazy. I was not expecting that. Yeah, and then
terrible set to bring against anything other than Dozagiri.
Yeah.
I'm with Heaven on that one, but
oh yeah, it is funny to see, like you said, what people kind of bring out of the woodworks to fight the sushi combo. You gotta like bring out all the stops, bring out some weird stuff. Hope that it works. Hope that your opponent didn't prep for it.
Yeah. I mean, it absolutely worked this week. This could definitely be one of the sets of the season here, like from Red Jolteon. Very impressive.
Yeah, it was wild.
Meowstic's second time in Weekly Heat as well. I don't remember what it was for the other time, but I remember making the thumbnail and putting Meowstic on it, so I know it's been in one other time.
I don't remember what it was either.
I'd have to go back and look. I can't be expected to remember all this nonsense week to week.
They're each a week apart. My brain only goes back like 2 hours, so
exactly.
Plus, there's 32 teams to have to keep track of.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
All right, so that's the end of our heat for the week, but that is not the end of this.
Stay tuned,
because we also have a live battle happening. Me and FireFalls have not played our Week 4 match yet. We are going to play now. So let me go ahead and get this set up. And we will... I'm going to pull my headphones out, so I won't be able to hear you guys. And I will minimize my chat. And
you can also deafen if you'd rather like listen to your game audio. I don't know.
I don't play with game audio, but...
Okay.
That's a good point. I can't. Well, no, I can't deafen.
I
actually can't deafen because I'm just grabbing my computer audio. So if I'm not hearing the computer audio, then
makes sense.
The stream also is not hearing the computer audio. But
gotcha.
All right, so you two talk for a minute while I get everything set up, and then I'll let you guys know when everything's ready, and I'll give you the link to watch the set. All right.
Sure.
All right.
Sounds great.
All right. Cool. I
gotta get caught up on. Speaking of not knowing who's got what team, I gotta figure out.
I do have a kind of funny story to tell that I think you might appreciate. Do you listen to System of a Down?
Ooh.
Okay, so I listened to it with my son the other day, and he just instantly became obsessed with it. So he like tries to sing along to Chop Suey, but the only part he sings along with is the screaming part. So he just goes rawr! Like, and then Toxicity. He really likes that song. So his new favorite word is disorder. It's pretty funny to hear a 2.5-year-old say, but
soon it's gonna be BYOB.
Yes.
In the section where he talks really, really fast.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to know what he says. You can just mimic it, and it's fun.
I think because the songs are also like surprising. You know what I mean? There's just those moments of
Yeah.
tranquility, and then all of a sudden, like, bah!
Rapid speed up, hitting you with the drums, the
Yeah.
bass, the guitar, all at the same time.
But it's weird because like he won't listen to little kid music, but he loves System of a Down. I don't know.
It's not engaging enough. It's gotta have ups and downs. It's gotta be a journey.
Right. No Baby Shark, but
Well, they might be sparing you from that one.
right.
Oh man. Yeah, it should I'm excited to see this live match. I don't know if I've watched a live match in a minute. Oh wait,
Um,
I think it might be. All right, JDB spectator. All right, the best of 3 is up,
yes.
and oh, there we go. Okay. James
I
is
believe,
moving
correct me if I'm wrong, but
over.
I think FireFalls said that he is new to VGC, right? This is a singles player, I believe.
I believe so. Yes, I think I remember that as well. Um, yeah, pretty scary singles
right.
player too. I got smoked.
You guys are both in the match?
Yes, we are
And
in.
you got the actual game 1 match pulled up, or are you in the best of 3 room?
Yes,
I'm in the
I
best
have
of
it.
3 room. Do I just
Yeah,
click the
you have to
being
click.
played link?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can click the being played link. Perfect. All right.
Oh,
I
I'm
see you
glad
there.
James said something, otherwise we would have been sitting here this whole match.
Staring at the. I mean, I think I would have figured it out eventually.
I don't
Hopefully.
know
you
if I
figure
would
it out
have,
eventually.
but
All right, I'm gonna mute my own microphone, but not you guys. So I am gonna take the
Okay.
headphone out.
all right.
I'll see you on the other side.
Sounds good, brother. Good luck.
Good luck to
everyone.
Firefalls. I don't know if you're watching or not, but be cool.
Yeah,
Don't watch so
hopefully
you
not.
can't listen to their stuff.
Hopefully he's not listening. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
these teams are coming back to me.
yeah, really scary teams on both sides. James has had a couple seasons now of some really, really strong teams, so I'm excited to see this.
Hmm.
Um, hold on, James, can you mute?
Oh yeah, it hopefully he can do it with yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Well, he can't hear us respond, I guess, but
Yeah.
me saying yes to the void.
I feel bad typing in game chat, but I don't know what else to do, you know.
I'll get instantly.
Anyways, here we go. Let's
There
talk
we go,
about the
okay.
matchup a little bit here. So we do see the wheezing potentially coming out here, and there's a couple abilities on James's side that you would like to see blocked. One big one is Ursa Luna, right? If you get that Flame Orb proc and you cancel out that Guts ability, now all of a sudden Ursa Luna goes from extremely threatening to completely neutered.
Half attack kind of sucks.
Absolutely.
It's also good against Mousehold for either of its really good abilities, right? Technician or Friend Guard.
Yeah.
Shutting that down is pretty nice to have. Oh, they're locking it in. I didn't even get to look at the. Oh, Dodrio's here. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's tough to bring that Ursaluna and Yuxi combo that we've seen all season if those abilities can get canceled. So we do see Fortress come out here. Are we going boom? Are we exploding turn 1?
Terra normal gem explosion. We might be.
Oh, we might be.
Explosion isn't a sound-based move, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to confirm in case.
Yeah, that's a very soft confirm. It could be, but I don't think.
Yeah, soundproof on Como. But I think you're right. I don't think it's a sound-based move. But I mean, I feel like we either see a Force Terra or protect from Annihilate here because the Drio is going to deal big damage. I think it gets Brave Bird, but I think it might also get dual Wing Beat. Maybe, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have we have 2 ghost types on Firefall's team, so we could definitely see a boom on this Fortress.
Yeah, if not right now, maybe at some point.
Yeah,
But
bringing. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you could probably just explode right now, and I think that's the debate: is if it does have explosion, what does James do on his end? Is he forced to protect? How do you kind of handle that? Do you double into it to try and remove it? But
yeah, I mean, likely that we have Sash on this Dodrio also.
Yeah.
So maybe Boom is not feeling great if you're Firefalls. Maybe we'll just see an Iron Head or something like that. But
yeah, I'm honestly not sure. Fortress is kind of a weird mon in VGC because it's so
Not
slow.
good. Yeah, it's not good.
I didn't want to say it, but I don't.
Not
I had it for
good.
one season and I really struggled to bring it. But
Oh, and we are going to see the boom.
it's helping hand too.
Brave Bird is going to take down the monkey now. Is this going to pick up? It's going to definitely get the Dodrio.
Oh, not if it flinches.
It does not flinch. It does not get the Komodo. Fortress turns out it's not a good Pokemon. All right.
All right. Well, I mean, it did a lot of. It's 95%. Come on.
We do have the Weezing coming out here. So, do we see a Protect here to get the burn on the Ursaluna? Because Ursaluna normally less threatening on turn 1, but right now, it becomes less threatening as the game goes on, as that burn takes effect.
Yeah. I could also see. I mean, it's tough because I feel like. Oh no, we know it's neutralizing gas. Never mind. I was gonna say Levitate is also very bringable into this team, but neutralizing gas is probably nicer to have specifically for guts, like we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and we see 2 levitators on this team too, so we could definitely see Earthquake here with the next to the Ursaluna, but be interested to see what James brought on the Ursaluna here. I mean, if James is planning around this Weezing, then maybe we don't see Flame Orb. Maybe we see Assault Vest or something like that.
It is very possible. You don't have to run Flame Orb every week. Well, I feel like you don't protect.
Oh,
it's not Flame
Orb.
Well, that's much better. I mean, not that much better, but at least you're not having your attack.
Yeah, you're not, but you are putting yourself on a serious timer here.
Yeah.
The thing is,
really cool.
Can Weezing stay alive? What would be cool?
I was just gonna say, you got another ghost type, and you got another mon that knows explosion. You could just explode again.
Oh my god!
I don't know if that's good, but
it doesn't pick up either KO. But I would like to see it.
Yeah, it definitely does not. You're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't KO either one. There's no way. We got two tanks on the field.
Weezing, we just saw a Protect out of it. Now Yuxi all of a sudden a little bit threatening into that poison typing with a Psychic here. So, Brambleghast cannot kill this thing in one hit. I'm sure.
Oh, we have a good amount of speed on Yuxi. Yuxi's base 95 and Brambleghast is 90, I think. I would assume Brambleghast has a lot of speed investment, specifically at least on this team, unless it's relying on Tailwind from Murkrow to kind of carry it with Windrider. But Yuxi's usually more invested in bulk, but it might actually be speed invested on this set, which would be kind of cool to see. That means it would outpace, I think, every mon on FireFalls's Aquatics. Even Murkrow, well, without Prankster, but I think it would outpace every mon on his team.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which might be interesting. Oh, that is a bulky Weezing.
Crit into Ursaluna. Will it matter? Poltergeist.
It depends.
Big damage. There's a sash.
I think it matters.
This is going to be really close because if we get a Protect from Weezing here, is it
so fast?
It's not going to die to poison next turn. So Brambleghast going to have to do some damage, but I don't think it will be able to. So if I'm James, I target the Brambleghast here, hoping that the Weezing protects.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a world where Weezing protects. I feel like you double up. Both of them are faster, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is faster.
Like you just double in. That's crazy. That Thunderbolt did absolutely nothing to Weezing. 16%. That's not a lot.
Yeah, very bulky. So yeah, they are both faster than the Ursaluna. You are correct. I don't know why I thought Brambleghast would be slower.
I mean, you'd think that being at half speed, Ursaluna would stand a chance, but we don't know how much. There must not be that much speed investment in Ursaluna. But if that's the case, I feel like Brambleghast probably has. That's a way. Can win, maybe
because Weezing is faster, and then we get the poison tick.
Oh, okay, that's right. Sorry, the toxic is adding up. I forgot it was increasing each turn.
But another KO for Ursaluna. Pad the stats a little bit. We go into game 2, and James excited for the stats. And we go into game 2, and if you're James here, what do you do differently? Do you try to get a trick room set up?
Against this squad, I don't think you want trick room. I mean, Dodrio, Mousehold, and Yuxi probably outpace the entire team unless FireFalls gets Tailwind up, which very well could be coming game 2. But
yeah, no guts boost on the Ursaluna kind of hurts. So yeah, maybe James does try to go fast here. Maybe Terra Ghost on the Mousehold could be nice in fear of another explosion, but I kind of feel like FireFalls does not try to go boom again. It was not super effective.
Yeah, plus you kind of have like hindsight now. You kind of realize if you see that lead, you can kind of plan for it. So, I don't know. I think into this team, what do I think is a good lead? Probably Mousehold is probably a solid lead. Just having the access to follow me, assuming that this set has it, has the ability to redirect like Rage Fists and stuff from Annihilate, which would be nice. It doesn't really want to take a fighting move, but it could also Terra Ghost itself for one turn to get by it. Could also just have Terra Ghost for the explosion tech if that happens to come. You could lead Yuxi in front of this team just in case Murkrow's up front.
Yeah, Terra Ghost, maybe with the Moltres on the other team, feels a little scary to bring for James, so not 100% sure. I mean, Terra Ghost on Mousehold is always nice. I don't know if this team has a fake out. Obviously, one was not brought. But just the ability to flip your weaknesses into immunities is pretty nice. So potentially.
Yeah, I feel like Mousehold is a good lead here because I don't think we never. Oh, Brambleguest had the Sash, which means Mirko's probably EVOA. I bet Mousehold probably still picks up that KO with Population Bomb if it has it, and just removing that immediately would be really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sash was on Dodrio, right? On James' squad?
We don't know, and it did use Brave Bird, so...
Oh, right, we don't know. We didn't find out.
Maybe not Sash, because those do not pair very well together.
Yeah. Could also be Choice Band. That'd be a lot of damage.
Could be. It did do a nice little chunk.
Yeah.
You know, killing that Annihilate is pretty good.
I feel like Electros probably isn't that bad here either. It doesn't really need Levitate into the squad, right? So it doesn't really care that much about the abilities.
Doesn't look like it unless...
But we do see the Mousehold. Oh, interesting.
The double Ghost lead. Interesting.
Into 2 normal types. So, yeah. Well, granted, one of them also has fighting, which is pretty good into both, but I don't know. I feel like Annihilate might be in a tough spot here because you could click close combat, but if Mousehold has Terra Ghost follow me, then it's not doing much this turn. Might even be worth just swapping it out just to kind of see what's going on, or protecting for scouting.
Yeah, the problem with Protect is that you could also be calling the Protect on Ursaluna here. So launching a move into the Mousehold might be smart. You know, James might want to get that Guts boost off. You could have Annihilate, Wheezing in the back too.
Yeah. I have been pointing out that James, I don't think, used Terra in game 1. And then also Colby says double normal and the double goes, let's go.
Yeah, nice
what
little
a lead duo.
Nice little switch up here from both coaches. I think okay, so we do see a switch. In comes the Yuxi Thunderwave into Brambleguest again.
Ooh, another Thunderwave.
Ooh. 99. I wonder if that's calced. That has to be calced. Because that's no Sash.
It's not even Sash.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bulky mouse.
Thunderwave, huh? So both of these mons, both Mousehold and Yuxi both have Thunderwave. Probably to help combat the Tailwind boost from Murkrow, but I don't know if Murkrow's coming to this game. It might just be the same 4.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see Fortress this game. We do have...
Oh, sorry, Curry. Yeah, you're right. I don't think you're right. I don't think we'll see Fortress again. Good, and we got a paralysis.
James bringing 3 normal types into the double ghosts here. Really nice. And Dodrio looking well positioned here. That feels so weird to say.
I know.
Such a terrible Pokemon. but it looks real. Brave Bird is killing either of these. So,
although Poltergeist, Bramblegast has a sash on it, so we know it'll at least tank one.
Yeah. So I wonder if we see the Annihilate switch here, or do we just sack it because it's parried? I don't know.
That's a tough call to make. I don't know.
Yeah, Annihilate not bad into the Ursaluna in the back, so maybe Firefalls tries to preserve it here.
Yeah, Encore. There we go. That's a lot of damage. Poltergeist.
Really nice Encore to lock into a move that is not doing any damage.
Mm-hmm.
And this I almost called it Poltergeist too.
I know.
This Bramblegast is going to have to switch next turn, because otherwise it's just going to sit on the field for the rest of the game using a move that's not going to do any damage to anything.
Yeah. Oh, we do have Murkrow on this squad this time. But it's not really going to help if it's locked into Poltergeist. What does Murkrow do here?
I mean, maybe Tailwind, and maybe James predicts that and encores it. That would just be crazy.
Maybe. You could... Murkrow could also just go for like Foul Play or something into the mouse hole just to try and
probably kill either of them. It does get the Tailwind off, and it's parried.
Oh, well.
And it goes down to Brave Bird.
If that was Eviolite Murkrow, that might be choice banned. I feel like this Dodrio's choice banned.
Yeah, it's dealing a lot of damage.
Dealing so much damage.
It will go down here unless we see it switch, hoping to survive the Tailwind turns and then come back in and be the fastest thing. We'll see. Probably see a Power Whip into that slot. Maybe just a what's that dark move that Goldtrace knows? I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, Fiery Wrath, I think. There you go. Yeah, it probably will just be Fire Wrath trying to remove both of them. It's kind of a tough spot to be in, actually, because it's going to get the double up. Oh, saving the Dodrio. Wow.
Yuxi tanks that.
That was insane.
Beat up.
It took 31. From Fire Wrath, huh? That is one. It's a fast and bulky. I mean, Yuxi's pretty bulky anyway, but that's dealing only 31 for a super effective move like that is kind of crazy. Even if it's spread move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dodrio's back in here. I wonder. I mean, maybe it's not choice ban, but I'm thinking it's choice ban based on how it's been played so far and the damage it's been dealing.
Also, what else is it going to do, though? Right?
If it has Tailwind, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it could set Tailwind.
Not if you have choice ban, unless it's like the secret tag.
Yeah, the Thunder Waves have been pretty nice here for James, really slowing down this Bramblegast, especially with Tailwind set up. Goldtrace is going to go first here, and is it going to kill both mons? How much did it do? It will. So.
Did 31 to Yuxi, and definitely does enough to the Dodrio to take it out. So it's kind of a tough spot. Man, not having removing Sash from Bramblegast, I think would be nice. Oh, it's still faster. What? Oh, maybe it's Scarfed.
Quick attack.
Oh, is it quick attack? Oh, I'm stupid. I thought it was Brave Bird, but the animations are also similar. Quick attack. Okay, get some damage out. I like that. You probably just protect in front of the Tailwind turn and then go ham.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a double protect from Yuxi here. It's going to have to be.
Yeah. Oh, wait. James hasn't terrored yet, right?
No.
I don't think he terrored in the first game either.
No. Maybe he forgot.
Yeah.
He's an old guy, you know? Gen 1 player.
I mean, I've definitely been there. I forgot the Terra, but you know.
Absolutely.
Hopefully. I mean, unless it's like an irrelevant Terra, then it doesn't really matter, but.
The worst is when you click Terra and then you cancel your move and then you forget to click it the next time.
Yeah,
I think that cost me a playoff game.
Yeah, we've all been there. And it hurts too, because you like immediately after you're like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah, and there's the protect. No double protect from Yuxi. I think that was the only out for James. Now let's see. It's the bear against the world here.
It does have the guts boost.
It does. And we know the last move on the Bramblegast here is Terra Blast. So Power Whip seems likely. It does have the sash. Power Whip going to do a lot of damage unless we see a good Terra here.
We haven't seen a Terra from either side, I think, this game.
Yeah, that is correct.
So we have options. I
Terra Ghost, maybe, on the Gold Trace. That would be huge. Because I could...
Yeah. Terra Dark, maybe, might be best case for Ursaluna. Or Terra Fairy. But Dark would be nice because it resists Poltergeist. Although I guess you're immune to it now, which is better. But yeah, that's a tough spot. I'm not sure there's a Terra that's super helpful in this scenario for Ursaluna. It kind of just has to deal damage.
Yeah, and what's tough is I feel like James might be competing against Para chances here on the Bramble Gas, because if there's the Power Whip, and that's GG.
This could also flinch too. Oh, that's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
No Terra. The Terra must not have been impactful enough to be worth using, I suppose.
Yeah, really, really impressive game from FireFalls there. James kind of had his back against the ropes the whole time. I mean, just bringing that wheezing was so detrimental to James's plans, it seemed like.
Yeah, and the fact that it was so tanky, it could just sit on the field for a while as well. It took so little damage from a lot of the mons that attacked into it.
Yeah, negates your levitate.
The wheezing?
Negates your levitates, yeah.
Yeah, it was a problem. But
yeah, that wheezing was a nuisance.
I hedged against it with the Toxic Orb, but I just couldn't get it paralyzed quick enough, and so the Ursaluna could not kill it.
Yeah,
but it living in game 1 against the what?
Did you Brave Bird it with Dodrio? Or did you crunch it with...
It was... Was it Crunch?
I think it was Crunch, because you brought it down to Sash.
Mm-hmm. It was Crunch.
No, the Wheezing did not have.
Oh.
In game 1. How did it... Yeah, the Crunch...
Oh.
Wait, how did it end up at 9%? Sir Orbeez lost 75%. Turn 3.
Then you deal 16 to it with Thunderbolt from Yuxi, which is shockingly little damage.
That's what it was. The Thunderbolt did not kill it. I thought the Thunderbolt would kill it, and it did not.
I'm surprised it didn't. It's probably like fully invested.
Although I should have, I had a Psychic move on it, so that was just a huge throw.
Oh, yeah. Were you covering? Oh no, Terra had already happened in game 1 at that point. It was the Fortress.
Yeah, that was a huge throw in game 1. I had the Psychic boosting, not Mystical Fire. It's I never clicked it either game, but it's
Mystical Power.
Mystical Power, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice. That definitely would have picked it up. That's kind of scary though, because then if you miss, you're in the same spot anyway.
Yeah. Well, but congrats to FireFalls. First win of the season. Well done.
The explosion was kind of nice.
The explosion was pretty sweet.
It coming?
I even seeing Pokemon that can explode next to Ghost type, I was thinking, what is this Fortress doing here? Like, what is it? What is it going to do?
Turns out not much, but enough. Maybe
it exploded. It's going to do 40% to a Dodrio and 95% to Como.
Como hung on though.
Was your mouse hold calced to survive a Drain Punch?
No.
Really?
So it was just max HP.
Okay.
Not specifically calced for it.
To live on 1% and not have calced for it is incredible.
Yeah, it was also Covert Cloak for support moves.
Okay.
Oh, no tax on it.
That makes some sense. Okay. Jace also says to not forget the replays, please. If you haven't already done that.
Good call.
Just so we don't lose them. Not that we would, because we have this, but it's probably easier via replay.
Oh, it's definitely easier.
GG, my friend. Oh, go ahead, Goose.
I was just gonna ask if you didn't. I don't think you Terra'd either game, correct? Am I crazy?
I Terra flying the Dodrio in game 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But I did not Terra in game 2, because by the time I was in a position where I maybe wanted to Terra, it would have been Terra Ghost on the Ursaluna.
I see.
Facing down Fiery Wraths, so I just didn't want to do that. Probably should have been Terra Fire on the Ursaluna. The Mousehold was Terra Fire, but
there were just the grass moves from. I almost just called it Poltergeist again. Bramblegeist.
It's Poltergeist from now on.
It's because it's using Poltergeist, and I keep seeing that and thinking it's Poltergeist. Jeez.
Really, really nicely played from FireFalls.
Yeah, that was really well played. Positioning, explosion strats. Everyone always loves to see those.
I'm so tempted to bring it every week on Azolf now.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't even know Azolf got explosion until
I can't win a set anyway, so I might as well just blow up every time.
Just every time. Sure, why not? All right, fellas. Well, got a little extra Pokemon at the end of this weekly heat here. 25 minutes of live Pokemon after a half an hour of watching replays. But we're coming up on 9:30 here, and we are all olds. So
that's my bad.
thanks for having us, buddy. It was a good time.
Absolutely. Thanks for doing it, and see everybody next week for another Monday edition of Weekly Heat. Peace to everybody. Thanks for showing up.